So they turned off the heat for so many hours until I started talking. I think they brought it back on. I couldn't find my thermometer for many hours. It was stuck in my bag. I couldn't find it. So I would have recorded when I first brought out my thermometer. It was the temperature was close to 40 degrees. Now it's jumped up to past 50 degrees. But still, they're supposed to maintain the temperature to at least 70 degrees in winter. So they turn off the heat. Like this gentleman that came to sit beside me, he's been wearing his gloves for hours. That's how cold it was. He's been wearing his gloves on the train for hours with me. And nobody should be wearing their gloves on the train. It was really, really cold. Now they seem to turn the heat back on. But they listen as I'm speaking. I'm under their FBI surveillance. So anytime I want to get evidence, they quickly start erasing the evidence. So that's what is going on. I'm on the 4 train. And yesterday somebody gave me milk chocolate. And as soon as I drank it, I saved the cup. I saved the cup. So this is the milk chocolate somebody gave me yesterday. Marshmallow. I couldn't eat the marshmallow, but I drank the milk chocolate. As a matter of fact, the marshmallow fell on the floor. For God so been so good. So I didn't want to eat it after it fell on the floor. So I picked it up on the floor, put it in a cup. As soon as I drank the milk chocolate on 42nd Street area, my stomach started rumbling, like I needed to use the bathroom. So I'm under the FBI surveillance. They told the bathroom workers to not let me use the bathroom. As soon as I got to the bathroom, they were locking the door and telling me to go back. So as an immigrant, I'm calling the police on me. So throughout yesterday, they wouldn't let me use the bathroom. I'm an immigrant. Anytime they monitor me on their surveillance camera, I used to be in immigration court. So anytime you have an immigration case, they will set their military to be watching you through their space camera. So somebody gave me milk chocolate, and throughout yesterday they won't let me use any bathroom. They were telling me to go back, even though the bathroom was open. They said, no, you can't come into the bathroom. Go back, go back, go back to where you came from, or whatever. So I almost messed up my pants yesterday. So they're terrorizing me, and they're telling me to go and kill myself also. This is torture. They are using their military satellite camera to follow immigrants around. Once they put you in immigration proceeding, they put me in immigration case 25 years ago. My mother was alive and we were in court for 8 years. This was under Clinton. This was, but still they're watching with their military camera. My mother has been killed. A black American that was trying to help me has been killed also, Eric Garner. And they're killing a lot of people. Once they put one immigrant under immigration proceeding, they kill a whole lot of people. And in the community. This is white supremacy. So they're using the MTA to also abuse immigrants. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. So they quickly turn up the heat. Before it was like 40 degrees with my thermometer. They turn up the heat. That's why this guy is wearing his gloves. I don't know whether he speaks English. Sir, do you speak English? Sir. Yeah. Some people are even afraid of, reporting because of the high enforcement going on. They're arresting homeless, dumping us in psychiatric hospitals. So the MTA is also joining in. They're abusing foreigners because they believe it's easier to abuse and deport a foreigner. As you can see, another guy is wearing his gloves to drink. That's how cold it was earlier. Nobody should be wearing their gloves and drinking with their gloves on. I don't know why a lot of people don't want to concur with what I'm saying, but when a lot of people got on this train, it was so cold. Now they turned the heat back on. All night long they turned the heat on. That's why this guy is wearing. I'm so sorry to be recording you. The guy with the blue gloves. That's why he's drinking with the gloves on. Another guy's wearing the gloves. But people don't want to concur, and this is sad that, when your neighbor's been abused, please make a recording of it, inform the world. Covering up is a crime. So please don't cover up abuse. Covering up a criminal activity is a crime also. Silence is complicity. Under the law, you have the duty to report crimes. So when your neighbor tells you their mother was killed, their friend Erigana was killed, don't cover it up. Report it to the international community. There's a United Nations Office for Slavery and Kidnapping. Please have me report it. Please have me report it to them also. I'm a foreigner being abused. They don't let me use the bathroom. Somebody gave me near Times Square, 42nd Street. They were handing out milk chocolate. And as soon as I drank it, my stomach was rumbling. Grr, 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 and they were locking up all the public bathrooms. This was around 12 p.m. 1 p.m., and they were locking up all the train station's bathroom as my stomach was rumbling. So what they're doing is to try to start a fight with an immigrant because they believe they can easily overpower you, beat you up, and the immigration will come and deport you as a violent immigrant. So some black Americans are joining in, starting fights with an immigrant. So their military is assisting them. They are treating us like animals. So I'm a homeless immigrant. They beat my mother up under that stuff and killed her. She had a heart attack. They took her to the hospital. And while in the hospital, she said they were fighting her in the hospital. And the FBI was listening because I've been under FBI surveillance since I was in immigration prison in 2000. And the FBI was listening. My mother was telling me, and I was hearing the hospital workers were shouting at my mother in the background. My mother said they're about to kill her. I could hear them shouting at her. Said they were treating her like she was crazy. And before I could get there, they told me that my mother was already dead. That there was a fight and she was overpowered. And the FBI wouldn't help me arrest those hospital workers, even though they have the surveillance recording. Same thing with my friend Erigana. He was trying to help me with my court case against the police for taking my home. I gave him the court papers. In 2014, within days, the police went and talked to them in the same place where I gave the court papers. The FBI was listening as I was talking to Erigana also. They refused to arrest the killer. So the killer was laughing when he killed Erigana. He was working for the police department. So the FBI is hiding information, and black Americans are getting killed. My mother, the U.S. pastor, is killed. So they're lynching us, telling black Americans to beat foreigners up and get them thrown out of the country. Sometimes they send little kids to be punching me. And it says if they can get you involved in violence, it's faster for the immigration to deport you. Say you're a threat, you're beating everybody up. So this is how they're framing us immigrants. So international community, you can't keep quiet. And when I was on the train earlier, they turn up the heat. That's why these two gentlemen are wearing drugs. But nobody will concur with me. Everybody will just stay silent. Silence is complicitness. When Hitler was killing, he killed 8 million Jews. A lot of the Germans that were quiet and didn't speak out, a lot of them got arrested for just being silent. So please be aware. Don't be silent when abuse is going on. And the New York State has to put signs on the train. It says silence is a crime. When an immigrant is being abused around you, please say something, report it to the international community. The police is not helping immigrants, the military is not helping immigrants. But the international community can document this and try to get justice. Like South Africa sued the president of Israel, Netanyahu, and now he has an arrest warrant. There are countries that can go to international criminal courts to get arrest warrants against those that are assisting the U.S. government, abusing immigrants. My mother has been killed, beaten to death in a U.S. hospital. A black American helping us, Erigana, has been killed. So they can get international arrest warrants for these people. They're gonna kill and the rest. So please don't stay silent.